I want to show you how I use cream to powder eyeshadows because they're a game changer for me. I could not do normal powder shadows until I came across these cream ones. They're just very forgiving, easy to blend, and they hydrate your skin, so they're good for your skin as well. Everything that I am using is available through my shop link as well, or just shoot me a comment or a message and I'll be able to help you out. So I'm going to start off with a base shade. So this one is going to be a matte shade and it's like a nice nude pink that I'm just going to apply straight to my eyelid. You don't need much of these cream to powders. They are very pigmented, so start with a little bit and you can always add more. And then I'm going to be using a nice fluffy brush. Synthetic brushes are better when it comes to creams because the natural brushes are going to soak in the product more, so go for synthetic. And I'm literally just doing a windscreen wiper motion, spreading that colour out across my whole eyelid, and then I'm going to start to bring it up over my crease line as well. So my crease line is where my eyeball goes into my head, and I'm just going to bring it up a little bit higher. Just keep blending. You've got about a minute and a half and then it dries, and then it is nice and smudge proof. And you can build your layers up. So like I said before, start with a little bit, you can always add a little bit more. And every now and then just look straight ahead at the mirror, just so you can see exactly where the eyeshadow is sitting with your face in a relaxed state rather than brows up. I'm just going to add a little bit more. And again, just windscreen wiper motion, this one across up over my crease line. I do like to also bring the colour underneath my eye, and I just use the wand just to go right underneath that lash line. And then I'm going to use the same fluffy brush just to help blend it out. It just ties in the top to the bottom and gives me a nice little shade underneath my eyelid as well. There we go. That is layer one of my base. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my second colour, which is going to be slightly lighter, and it's also going to be my shimmer shade. So for this one, I'm just going to focus it on the inner half of my eye. Again, I'm just going to use the wand just to help place the product on, and then I'm going to use my brush and I'm kind of patting this one into place. So pat, 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 and then I can start to blend it up and out to as far as I want. Because this is a really nice shimmer, I'm kind of focusing on the inner half, but then I don't mind it going across the whole eyelid as well. See how easy that is to blend? It really doesn't take much effort at all, and I've got a really nice blended shadow out on my eye. Okay, let's go again on this other side. So I'm going back to my matte shade. The bonus of cream to powders is they also make good multi-use products. So this is actually a really nice cheek color, this one. So I could use it as a blush as well. So again, I've just placed it straight onto my eyelid and I'm just patting it into place to start with. And then I'm going to start to windscreen wiper motion this across my whole eyelid for my base shade. Base shades are generally going to be matte, but in the end, there's no real rules. You do what you please, but I will generally start with a matte shade and then before I add my shimmer or my lighter shade. I'm just going to be doing two shadows today, but you can easily build these up and they will not crease. So they sit nicely on your eyelids. Doesn't matter if your eyelids are more crepey, they don't sit in the creases. Just keep the layers nice and thin and just keep blending until you're happy. If you make a mistake, it's so easy to fix these up. I just grab another brush and just blend out over. A brush without the product on is just going to help clean it up a little bit. There we go. And again, I'm going to bring it underneath my eyelid as well, along that lash line, and it just ties the top to the bottom. Using a fluffy brush, I'm just going to help blend it out. There we go. Now let's go in with my shimmer shade again. So this one, we're focusing it on the inner half of my eye. It makes a really nice highlighter as well, so I can really pop into this corner crevice of my eye. I could use it on the high points of my cheeks as well if I wished. You can even use them as lippies. I don't tend to use them as lippies. They don't last as long as my lip color, but they can create some really pretty looks with them. So again, I'm just patting this one into place. And I'm just going to start to blend it up and out into that other colour. There we go. Okay, so my finished look, all I've done is add a eyeliner and my mascara and it all comes together. So never trust an eye look until you add your mascara. But there we go. Really simple to use cream to powder. So if you haven't tried them, give them a whirl.